All right, 8:44, good morning. I am just leaving Loveridge Campground in Love, Virginia. I am heading back out to the Blue Ridge Parkway to get back on the Trans-America bike trail. Today's going to be a pretty big day. Of course, there's going to be lots of climbing, but I'm going to be getting up and over the Blue Ridge Mountains. Apparently, I have two of the most dreaded climbs on this ride, and it'll be good to get those behind me. And then I think I have a 4,000-foot drop. Yeehaw. So, all right, you guys. Looks like a beautiful day, a little breezy. Come on, Myrtle, let's go. Come on, Myrtle, let's go. Oh my gosh, I've been climbing for a while, just over 5 miles on my ride, and I have almost 800 feet of climbing already. Nice views though, right? Let's see if I can get over on my side of the road without getting killed. It's been very, very quiet out here. Yeah, I'm still on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Just really outstanding views. I think though you can see the smoke, haze in the air from the fires in Alberta, Canada. In fact, I feel like I can smell it. Cross over here, get some of this view. Oh, really an amazing ride here. Very, very scenic. It's Blue Ridge Parkway in Virginia. Coming into the town of Vesuvius, and this town is pretty famous for the climbing. So I left the Blue Ridge Parkway and just had a very technical downhill. I had to stop twice on the way down to let my brakes cool. It's very rare that I've had to do that, but I could really tell they were getting very, very hot. Yeah, the road's starting to open up into farmland. Seen corn growing. And next to me is a creek, and there's just some beautiful properties. Made it to Lexington, Virginia. Just a lovely ride today. I did 35 miles, about 2,000 feet of climbing. You can see I'm in a hotel. Myrtle's here. I got my trailer. And it wasn't nearly as difficult as I expected it to be. In fact, the hardest part of this ride was not climbing, but it was a descent coming off the Blue Ridge Parkway into the town of Vesuvius. It was a very technical, scary descent with lots of hairpins, and there was gravel, and it was so steep that I actually had to pull over twice to let my disc rotors of my brakes cool off. And I got down to the bottom into the town of Vesuvius, and a man was out mowing his lawn, and he stopped me and he asked me how was the descent, and I said, yeah, it was really technical, it was really scary. And he told me a story of a guy driving a Ford Explorer who let his brakes get too hot and his truck caught on fire and it burned up some of the hillside. And he said the whole truck melted. He said you couldn't even recognize it. And as I was coming down this descent, I could smell the brakes from the passing cars, which made me think to stop and let my brakes cool off. I can also feel smoke in the air from the fires that are burning in Alberta, Canada. And I have to say that I am somewhat concerned about this. It's really uncomfortable for me to be feeling the smoke in my throat. I can feel it in my eyes. And I think that the smoke is really high up in the atmosphere, being blown on the jet stream. And I'm really wondering what it's going to be like as I go west. And I think the smoke is going to get thicker. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I have checked in here for 3 nights. There's actually a big rainstorm coming, inch of rain tomorrow. The next day, it's Memorial Day weekend, and so it's kind of a good time to be off the road. And I haven't had a rest day in, I think, at least a week, and I'm really ready. I'm very, very tired. And so hopefully this rain will help to blow out some of the smoke, and I'll be able to assess how things go in a few days when the weather improves. So, all right, you guys, that's my update. Thank you so much for following along, and welcome to Lexington, Virginia.